There's another edition of BreakRoom Talk. I'm your host, Kyrie.
Said is here as well.
Just shining this bitch.
And we back, episode 241, right?
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm about to start squeezing, man.
Damn. What the? I gotta.
I told you that. I told you
Niggas like
that.
the kings of comedy
conversation.
I'm about to start squeezing, yo.
It's just not giving squeezing.
I'm about to start squeezing, yo.
It's not squeezing.
It's not squeezing enough for you.
Yeah. Anyway, what's going on?
Better.
What's going on, everybody?
Not much, man. Happy New Year, everybody. New Year.
Happy New Year. This is our
everybody.
first pod of the year, right?
Yeah, 2025. The big
Happy
25.
first pot of the year, you guys.
For sure.
Is it just me? What the fuck is that sign? Was that me?
Nah.
That was me.
Was
I'm
it?
about to put that on vibrate right
I
there.
want to start squeezing.
So look,
Check my phone.
but that's cool though, because I'm connected, y'all. So we ever gotta do like songs and shit like that.
Oh, okay. You connected Bluetooth.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
That's pretty dope.
Anyway, is it just me or 2025 started off crazy? Like,
Crazy.
Yeah.
yeah.
The first day,
It
remember
was
that conversation
loaded.
I had with
I'll
you?
say that. It was very
I think like
loaded.
January 1st, I was like, so this is what I be talking about.
you got hit it like that, bro.
Yeah.
See,
In what way? Life?
I got into a car accident. Like when I came back from fuck Puerto Rico.
Oh, yeah.
I went to Puerto Rico, yeah, by the way. I went to Puerto Rico. That was shouts out to Puerto Rico. By the way, Puerto Rico is just a Miami on crack. And I feel like
Oh, this one.
no, Miami is Miami on crack.
No,
Miami's
it's
kinda
more
crazy.
than Miami is Miami on everything.
Yeah.
At once,
Right.
all
That's
at
it,
once.
all that shit. You're right. Puerto Rico is just like, I guess let's just say a
You
stripped
can
down
say
Miami.
on
Not
crack,
stripped.
though.
I ain't gonna say stripped down. I'm gonna say it's like you know how it's you know how a pair of twins and one of them is a little cooler than the other one. The other one like be on some other shit. The other shit one is Miami.
I got you.
Puerto Rico is the cool twin. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
Yeah. Still
funny as
clear.
fuck.
They look the same, you know, but yeah. Anyway.
You ain't
The
hitting
other
though.
But I got in a fucking car accident. I went to a chiropractor today. I apparently have an injury to my neck.
From the car accident?
I don't think so because he said that it was a phone injury, like a looking at my phone too much injury. So,
I'll be telling people all the time, this is not how you're really supposed to. You
he
lift that
said-
fucking phone up.
That's what he said, and then
it should
Yeah.
look like you're taking a picture damn near
Yeah.
of what's in front of you.
yeah, and he said that it's going to take
Niggas don't listen,
8
though.
to 12 weeks to fix.
What
I
are
got
they
my
going to
first
have to do?
adjustment today.
I got it.
Yeah, what are they going to have
They
to
just you go to a chiropractor.
Oh.
Then I got a Derek Carr injury.
Man,
do? Do you stretch every morning? Y'all, as we get older, it is very important.
No, I agree.
It doesn't even fucking matter how old you are. Little kids, that's why they stretch us out in gym.
yeah,
We're supposed to do that every morning.
I agree.
Stretch every morning. There's no reason you don't have enough time to stretch. And if you don't have enough time to stretch in the morning, stretch when you get to wherever the fuck you going.
yeah.
Because, like, we want to be here a long time, and we got to do the small things that will get us to the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree. I
Stretch them
understand.
bones
and you
out.
feel so good when you stretch.
I agree. I used to like do yoga and stretch and shit like that, and I used to feel so great. He
Yeah.
was like stretch me a little bit, and I was just like, he's like, yeah, you're supposed to be able to go further than this. I was like, well, I
Don't go
fucking-
further.
Well, I
than
can't.
this.
I can't. What do you
Now
think I
what?
am?
You're actually supposed to be
What am I,
5'10".
bitch?
Right.
You're actually supposed to be able to bend it over and make it clap.
Put it up. Let me spank it.
You're supposed to be able to do more.
You're
more
supposed
with
to actually
that.
let
Right.
toot it up a little bit more, but it's not tooted. That's
Oh,
not
you're not a freak?
That's
All right,
too-
man.
Toot that thing up.
Wait, man, he was just like so pompous too. He was just like, yeah, that,
Yeah, you should be better.
yeah,
than
it should
this.
be, yeah.
Oh, I hate when they like that.
That isn't normal. But anyway, turn around and I was like,
I hate when they like that. Like, nigga, I know I fucked up.
Was he
All right.
salty or?
nigga, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, they be
Bill
like,
Nye.
he's like, so if you would have, if you didn't schedule your last appointment like I was supposed to tell you, like I told you to do,
Right.
Right.
we wouldn't be here. But
That's
yeah,
how my
y'all
orthodontist
for me,
was
you be like,
for
what
my
the
braces.
fuck? Huh?
That's how my orthodontist was for my braces. Like that exact tone.
Remember I
that
was
you
telling
had.
him how to the guy at the eye doctor.
What'd he do?
I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
bro, what is up with this dude? Like he don't like. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
how you doing? He'd be like, can you see out of your right eye?
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga,
I
did
just
you not
asked
hear
you a
me?
fucking
He'd be like,
question.
so I'm gonna blow twice in your ear and in your eye, and we're gonna just tell me what you feel. I'd be like,
And then like you'll crack a joke, you be like, like trying to just tense it. He be like,
Yeah.
he'll be like,
Warm it up.
Oh, of the left eye. He'll be like, nigga, I just said
Yeah.
a banger. What you mean? He'll be like, oh, the left eye.
yeah, everything seems to check out.
Anyway, you're not funny.
I'm gonna
all
tell you afterwards.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's a weirdo, but. Anyway, shouts out to 2025 anyway. It's been starting on rocky. I just fucking hope that don't mean that we're going to have a shit year. Because I feel like it's going to be a good year.
I said something on Facebook. Like, I think when it starts off kind of that way, I think everything is only go up from there.
Better.
Yeah, I
let's
think
hope.
so too. Because I didn't start this year with too much monions in my funyuns. My savings was looking good, not my checkings, and I was very sad.
Man, savings
But-
getting touched these days.
No, for real.
Savings is getting caressed.
I don't like.
Touched on.
I've been
touched.
Savings like, get
I've
off
been
of
touching
me.
my savings, and I was
Leave
very
me alone.
upset. I'm trying to leave last year, but I definitely tapped in to the savings for the winter festivities.
Dang.
Yeah.
Show bread. Show life.
I
Fuck it,
Fuck it,
bro.
bro.
Show
Show
life.
I wish I did with a fuck ass hat. I don't. I just put it on
I'll
there,
make a
but
map
yeah.
until we get it.
but and that trip, that ski trip, probably about to be a little hold off on that because yeah,
I'm sure.
yeah,
I think we all already.
yeah, that's just the way
We
that
already general consensus.
yeah.
So we still need to, outside of this conversation after this is over.
Yeah,
but
we'll talk about it. Yeah.
Greece, we need to figure
Yeah,
out.
no, that's for sure. We're gonna
But-
get that popping. Don't
No,
worry
I
about
mean
that.
we need to figure out a timeline. For
We are- we-
sure.
I thought we already
Is
talked
is
about it.
Still stapled?
April, yeah.
Did anyone get tickets yet?
No, I mean I just
Hell no, we got plenty.
Yeah.
Of
We
time.
gotta
got-
start figuring.
I feel it
out
though.
what
Oh
we're
yeah,
gonna
I'm gonna make sure that's
Think of like
official.
February probably.
Getting the
I just wanna see what
Airbnb, I think
first-
is half the first battle. I think.
I'll be ready in February
Yeah.
because I got to get ready for Fashion Week. I think I'm gonna do it.
Oh, New York,
I think I'm gonna do it this season.
New York Fashion Week is in February.
February
Yes.
and September. Yeah.
Oh, they
Right.
do it
I'm
twice.
sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't mean to make a face. I hate when people do this shit.
You're like, you don't
Like-
know that Fashion Week.
I
is-
don't do that because I just
okay.
asked you a fucking question. So
Yeah.
I don't like it when people. I just had to tell somebody about that yesterday. I'm like, I really don't like that. And they was like, what? I was like, when I say I haven't seen this movie or been to some place, and they be like, you really haven't gone
No, I
to
don't like
the
people say
fucking
duh to
moon?
me. When people say duh to me, I don't like that. I look at
I ain't heard
motherfuckers.
that.
Now you doing the most.
Yeah, you be like, duh. I be like,
Oh no, you doing? Who the fuck?
Don't
you
That's
talking
what I'm
to?
saying.
don't
Like,
disrespect me like that, dog. For real.
little mean girl shit.
Doing on your patch?
Right. What a money man.
Yeah.
Ooh, what the fuck is that song? What is that?
Ah,
What's up with that,
nothing.
man?
Give me some more.
What is that? Like,
That's
what,
Leandro.
They said-
I know that, but like, what?
That's Jello.
Is he playing? Is he serious?
No, I think he
stopped
dead
hooping.
ass.
He stopped hooping. He actually rapping now. Like,
Is he
Like,
good?
it's
Because it
not
don't.
bad. Did you hear? It's not bad.
His mixtape
No, it's not a
look
mixtape.
good, like Ladybugs. Oh, is it supposed to be
I was
Ladybugs?
talking about music.
Are you for real?
That was supposed to
We
be
talking
Ladybugs.
about music.
I'm about to really start telling people that
talking
they.
about
Right.
Let's talk about music.
We talking about music? Oh,
What are they? Ladybugs? Ladybugs? You guys, if you could see my nose,
no,
it's
but
the hateration,
no, what
the
the fuck?
holleration.
No. What the fuck is up with this song? Why?
It's a banger.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Does it not sound like some old
That's the
2000?
point.
Sounds
That's
like
the-
it's supposed to be on
No,
Madden.
no. That's the
Like,
point. No, that's
Yes.
the that's the point of
2006,
it.
2007
Why?
Madden.
It's just
Is 2000 music come back?
no.
I know the clothes
It
come
might
back,
be.
nigga.
But listen, everybody.
actually might be, though.
It's a smart idea that he's doing because it's like everybody's doing their own little skits about it. So it's like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
like they people dressing up like 2000 and
Yeah.
like dancing. This how the video should be.
I seen
people
that.
got spinners on their car. Like it's actually catching on.
But are we gonna listen to it and like bang it and keep it
Niggas
going?
are doing
think so,
that.
yeah.
We was just in the club the other day. They played it
Yeah,
twice.
they did. Yeah.
What?
You didn't hear it?
What song?
You probably left.
The
That
oh
song.
no.
I swear to God, they played
No,
it. They played it in the
know
club
they-
more
I'm
than
sure
twice.
they heard
Actually,
it, but I'm
Nah, it's banging.
I'm
And I
nothing.
think
I picked a good time to stop
Lonzo,
going out.
I think Lonzo produced it or something like that.
Lonzo did.
Yeah, they all like worked on it together.
That's funny as fuck.
I mean, I think it's great that people are having fun with music again, and meme music does become a thing. Like a lot of meme music does actually become like
No, I do. I
you
do.
know that
Honest-
shit.
That's the new day and age, and I was
What's-
like,
Meme music.
But
Yeah.
we ain't gonna get that with if TikTok gone, y'all. I mean, like what app? Like TikTok was creating
Unless
that.
everybody is very serious about if TikTok gets taken off, they're not fucking with no other app. there's gonna always be a resurgence.
But what app? I wonder what app is going to be like TikTok to where
I don't
it
know.
gives that same.
Everybody's already been in the works of designing it or trying to push it. So we're gonna get a big push of new apps. We've been due for a new app anyway. Outside of this TikTok getting shut down thing, we've been due for a new app. Y'all know, and they tried to make it Blue Sky, but.
See, I knew
I guess.
I knew that.
I didn't even jump on it.
I
Niggas is
made
still
the
on
account,
there.
but I was
I
like,
check it at least once a week and like see what the flutter is
check
on
it.
there. But
Check it to what? Did you like follow people on there already?
yeah, and they follow me. It was a whole little follow train.
All right, fuck. Hey, I don't know.
Yeah, but
I didn't do shit
I
on
just
that.
am not nothing for real.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing like X. So
You be really calling it X now, huh?
I've changed it to X.
we really going with
Aaron-
that.
Aaron
It's
fucking-
still Twitter to me. Like
Twitter.
Nah, Aaron roasted the fuck out of me for that yesterday. He was just like,
X, I don't like
Twitter.
that.
I don't like it either, but it's no longer the Bluebird app, and niggas don't act like it's the Bluebird app. Bitch spammed out.
Is it? It's the same
My
thing to
algorithm
me.
fire.
Shit.
Like the shit I be
Yeah,
seeing.
my
My
algorithm-
timeline is great. I'm
See a
just
little
saying,
fucking, a little sports, a little.
Little hand job.
I've taken
Little
all of that
news,
stuff out
politics.
of my timeline, and
Politics.
I told y'all that I don't get into
The only
that.
thing I'm trying to change on my algorithm is like they having like crazy death videos on Twitter. I'm like,
Yes,
what the
they
fuck
do.
is this?
But
Twitter-
you know
Twitter's on
what?
some show,
The-
some
I think the
shit.
difference is: are you on your following or are you on your For You
For
page?
you, I don't know.
And because
I'll
they put your For You on there first, and they always try to keep your For You page on there. And I've noticed myself staying on the For You page longer than I
Yeah,
probably
'cause I
normally
think it's more
would.
entertaining because the people I follow is like
Personal stuff
personal.
and
Yeah.
I don't. I
Did I
don't.
eat
I don't be
today?
in them for
Like-
it. I don't be on.
I be
people I
retweeting the
follow.
stuff that I see on my For You page now, though. I don't know. I feel like I've become a For You account.
me too.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
I don't know.
I ain't, fuck niggas I follow. I see them niggas. You know.
That's what I'm saying. They're like, did I eat today? I'm like, why am I looking at
Yeah.
this tweet? I want
I'm
to
like,
see
man, I don't wanna-
twerk
Fuck
videos.
niggas I follow.
I want to see twerk videos right now.
What is he
I
cooking
don't know,
Kaya?
the people I follow, it low key be going crazy still.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
So y'all, let's
I
get into
think we
these
are.
topics first and foremost. We got a couple of things to talk about. I think it was something before we get into like the main topics. It was something Sad mentioned. You wanted to talk about real quick because I sent it in the comments but I forgot to say y'all. Let's touch on this a little bit. But the shit with Fabio
Oh,
Foreign.
Fabio Foreign and little TJ.
Yeah.
Did you see? We talked about it, right? So
Yeah.
basically, long story short, the streamer dude. I
Which
forgot his
I'm
name.
not hip to the nigga at all. I'm not hip to that guy.
I see him. But
What's
I
his
ain't-
name again?
Is it like Playboy?
Playboy.
Something or
Playboy X.
Yeah. Is it? That might be it.
I don't want to see it.
But long story short, that he invited Lil TJ and Fabio over to his house to stream at the Airbnb, and he was like asking him nicely. From what I seen, he
I
was like,
seen
"Yo,
that
can we
too.
please like stop smoking?"
It's clear as day. It's a B&B. Like, don't do that. We're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Man.
So they kind of got. I don't want to say disrespectful, but they kind of like giving him like the little brother shit. Like, nigga, pretty much, I'm gonna keep smoking.
Yeah.
Then
And
they
one
end
point
up
time,
bouncing.
old boys like what I think
Blew
was
it in his
Fabio
face,
blew it
yeah.
in his face. Like,
Corny.
like you corny.
Straight
as
corny.
Fuck.
And then the crazy part, that nigga like they be clowning him because he's so old.
Fabio Foreign.
Yeah, he like 35.
I don't know. That's so.
Compared to all them niggas in the room,
Oh, okay.
Fabio older than Fabio.
You're
listen,
too grown to be acting
Fabio,
like
I
that.
get
that's
that,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like Fabio older, like
It's
older
too
than
grown
us.
to be
So it's
co-signing
like,
that type of behavior.
yeah,
I
so it's
agree.
like
Not
that you that
you
nigga's
supposed to
daddy
be
or
an
anything
older,
like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
you
but
supposed to
just
be like the older example in
just
the room,
like-
but you always
like
on
when
some
you
fuck
get that shit, put that shit out. Simple.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? That's not
He could have
disrespectful.
hit
That's
the like,
not
yo,
doing
respect
too
my
much.
respect my nigga
But
rules,
even-
y'all.
Yeah, and
But even if you're not trying to make a scene, that's a cool way to put the shit out and then look at the
Yeah.
niggas like,
yeah, what we doing?
But then the
no,
TJ,
not even know what we doing. Like,
the
yeah,
little
we gonna
TJ
put this
nigga
shit
was
out.
like,
Cool.
man, you heard what he said. He like, yeah, nigga, the way he said it to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
He didn't
you
even
ain't my
say it,
mama.
no
you
way,
ain't my,
nigga.
You gonna say it in a way, like, I really would have smacked the fuck out of him for real, but we was on camera. I'm like, man, y'all niggas y'all grow the fuck up. That's why y'all niggas don't got no career right now, for real, for real. Let's be honest.
It be always them niggas
Let's be
that
honest,
be
bro.
talking like that. Because my thing is, he didn't even talk to him in no disrespectful way. He literally just asked, like, can y'all stop smoking this Airbnb? Like, and y'all just, like, still ignoring. I don't
He
know.
said the way he said it, he took it, and this is what perspective as a motherfucker. Because he said it like, "Can y'all stop doing that?" Okay, thank you. Anyway, he's basically was saying
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean. And I didn't hear him say it like that. He was just like, yeah, can we do it? All right, cool. He almost
Yeah,
didn't
I
really know
didn't
who
see
was
it
doing
that
it.
way.
So he did it in a way where it's like, I don't know who doing it.
But
if not, like,
Anybody
the fuck
in
up.
here that's doing
Yeah,
it, just
period.
please.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That's not being
Nothing
snappy.
about
That's like,
that
But that's
game's
not.
rude.
But that wasn't the first time he asked though. So it's like
Nigga,
after 2 or 3
right.
times, it's kind of like, nigga, do I gotta get a little,
Yeah.
like snappy to get the
which
point
he
across?
still haven't. I think he
still
played it
did,
real
yeah.
player. That motherfucker fire.
Oh,
Bitch hitting.
this little thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you were talking about it. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah,
I'm about to pop out like you. Don't worry.
Don't
Next
look at me,
pod,
don't look
see
at me.
me.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. Don't look
Okay,
at me.
why didn't he look? I'm trying to get. I'm trying to tell niggas. I'm about to get shit flooded.
You got to do the.
I'm gonna be like.
You got to get the cousin James.
I'm gonna be like wrist on bling bling, pockets on. No,
You got to get the cousin James.
Don't worry about it, y'all.
Tommy,
Don't
this
worry
bitch
about
like-
it, y'all.
I'm like, yeah. So Donald Trump,
The way that
I ain't got
nigga,
nothing
the
to do
way,
with it.
it's crazy.
I just can't
Right.
I'm
believe
be making a little
that
change.
shit.
I like,
Oh,
yeah, like
Anyway, my collar
Like-
hot.
no, because I seen a rapper nigga in the one of the stores, my
iced
clothing.
out.
Nigga was iced out, just talking. He had a grill. Bitch was busting. I was like,
On Blizzard, baby.
sheesh.
Crazy.
It's my turn.
it's my turn. I'm gonna use that shit for motivation.
Speaking of, real quick, before we talk, because fuck little TJ and Fabi. I like Fabi, but I don't know, that made me put a little bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
For that nigga. But I wanted to present this to you, the winner.
I'm so dead.
The winner of the 2025 fantasy
Nah.
fantasy league.
Let me see that.
That purple one.
Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
China.
I didn't know which one it was. Congratulations.
We don't got none of that
Seth.
in there. Yeah.
This bitch a head.
Open that shit. Ain't no, that bitch got some. It
I
like
got some weight to it.
Yeah, it's like.
Think about to pawn it. Hey, how much I'll give you for this? Don't even take it out the rapper. Like,
They're
how much?
gonna push that bitch back. Like, stop playing with
Stop
me,
playing
bro.
with me, bro. What
Playing
you
with
want? What you want, a league or something?
Little ass league. No, this
Lil's
nigga.
crazy.
Me and Seb was in the finals in the Super Bowl, I would say, and he beat me. So yeah.
Ooh, look at that.
Nigga said wrist on round, pockets on blizzle, baby.
Let me see.
You trying to get a DNA? No, I'm trying to get around.
Shout out.
You want to get in?
Shout out to Mar. This bitch beautiful though.
That bitch hard.
I'm gonna keep it for sure.
See, now I ain't gonna lie, like that's kind of like almost an incentive to make sure niggas take this
That's
shit
what I'm
serious.
saying.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, the ring,
Look,
like, wait,
look, I can just flex with
Yeah.
it too. Like if I win like
Oh,
back to back,
25.
I'm like, you say what? On the MJ picture, like
no, right?
Messy.
Yo, and then the nigga, look, and the thing.
Anyway,
what-
because niggas actually know
I'm
what
like,
they talking
nigga, I'm
about.
like, y'all ain't even like, y'all ain't doing nothing but beating y'all guns
let
for
me
real.
see though.
But as of,
But while you playing, look,
this year,
I'm serious. Like this is the type of shit I'm trying to cut, like on pick a ring, not like, but I'm trying to hunt. My shit be like this, like not this big though, but bust
Yeah.
down. Like, what's up?
I'm gonna like put in like in a little thing though. I'm gonna get a whole like a little case.
Yeah, why not?
I would
This
want
is
a
hard.
little, like a little oval diamond. That's just an oval.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Big fat oval diamond
Yeah,
for
bitch
my
hard.
pinky ring.
Yeah, man.
So congratulations, nigga. Congratulations.
appreciate it.
Nigga had a cheat code this year.
You know, I had to
Had a
work
cheat
my
code.
magic.
Nah.
Listen, I was
Detroit was a cheat
Yeah,
code
but
this
listen,
year, boy.
like when I was like
Nigga had
we working,
everybody on the
listen, when
team.
we working my team, I'm like, bro, I'm going Detroit Lions crazy. Like I just seen it. Like and I seen somebody that tight end, I picked him up late.
Laporta? Yeah.
because I had
Yeah, somebody else had Laporta for a second.
yeah, and they dropped him. And I had somebody on IR that got injured. And I was like, bro, I'm about to just go Lions crazy. I'm like, they just got a squad. I'm like,
Squad
they
crazy.
dropped 50 points. I'm like, yeah, let me
Yeah,
just do
somebody ain't ever seen that shit come
4
in. It's
touchdowns
like-
last game.
I was like, man, get the fuck out of here. And it's like crazy. My team was putting up real points all year. And then when it was time for the fucking finals to come, I'm like, these niggas are giving me nothing.
Oh yeah, because you had
Nothing.
you had what like a 0.1 on one of your teams.
I couldn't believe.
He ran the ball and was like, fuck.
Yeah, I heard his Achilles or some shit. I'm like, man, what is going the fuck on? Like, so yeah, shouts out to our fantasy league. God, people need to start getting into little shit that just
Yeah, it was-
for fun.
yeah,
It was
fun
no,
as
it
hell.
was no money involved. We did it for the love of just shit and like bragging rights, having a little, you know. He's so pretty. He want to take a picture.
I ain't gonna do it now because you looking at me.
Nigga want to do a little boo
Like,
like,
look, do both. Look, do both.
he wanna like
Like, you said what?
Boomerang,
You
he said,
said what? Right. I'm so dead.
boomerang head ass boy, bro. No, but But anyway, fuck them. Like I said, we'll get back to the topics. But the fucking, let's just say a prayer for LA, y'all.
Yeah, for sure. Prayers up to LA.
Prayers to fucking LA, man, because and I think that the fires are still currently going.
Yeah, them
moment.
fires last like days. It's not like a
One
we
and
put it
done.
out.
This has to be the biggest one.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Ever?
Like, yes, it has to.
Or it might be-
It literally is white. It's like tearing like towns.
I won't say the big but like this one is different because it's like it's actually touching like the towns.
city.
People's
Usually,
houses.
usually it do like the forest,
Wildfire
and then
shit,
it'd be
yeah.
like days or whatever like smoke, but they like houses. Janaea Akko, was that how you
Yeah.
pronounce her name? Her house
I-
got
I-
burnt down. The studio where
could-
Nicki
I
just
don't know.
recorded her last album got burnt down.
Shit, somebody else said they shit. Paris Hilton said her shit got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like niggas is taking real ills,
Yeah.
ills right now. And if that shit keep going, like it can, But like, who was that that said that? I think it was you or I can't remember who it was. But
Me.
LA,
It's been a spooky place.
I'm just gonna say,
Got some spooky things.
God,
going on.
don't make mistakes, man.
Well, the bitch already
'cause they took
breaking
it
the
from
fuck
Mexico.
off.
No, I'm gonna just say that if it's a place you want to burn down,
Why would they burn out LA?
LA is the worst of the worst places.
Compton. No,
I'm saying like LA, they is corrupt as fuck. It's all kinds
a lot
of
of sinister shit going on.
sinister,
over there.
Yeah.
crazy plastic surgery ass, fake built, no God fearing type shit going there, man. Like real deal fuck shit happening in LA, and I low key feel like LA is like what's that place that God when he turned it to salt and shit like that. What's it called? Is it called Babylon? No, it's called Sodom and Gomorrah.
Oh,
Okay, I didn't want to be wrong, so I
Sodom
just
and
was
Gomorrah.
quiet.
LA giving Sodom. I don't want to offend nobody from LA. I'm just saying, man. At the end of the day, like that shit, that got to read for something because LA catching fire too fucking much.
It's
I
more
don't
than
know.
just
It's
that,
part
though.
of the,
It's
like-
more than just that.
It's just the science that goes into the shit. Like I don't know much about it, but I know it's like they have those
Like it's dry. It's because it's so dry out
humid
there.
shit, and like it just take one little spark in the forest.
Yeah,
or
it can
whatever
happen
to-
in plenty of places over there on the West Coast.
I
They just don't
literally-
have as much trees and woods as California does because they're so close to all that water.
Cause they had earthquakes too, cause it's like
Yeah.
right there by the.
I literally.
Yeah, they're about to break off, like I said.
Yeah,
so
that
I feel like
tectonic
they,
plate,
they
yeah.
gotta. But I mean, I understand it's a spiritual reason for everything.
Yeah.
But I
I
also
was seeing
The
rumors.
science
I was
part of
seeing
it.
rumors on Twitter that like it was some cult or some shit was doing like a little thing before the shit happened.
like some type
man, that's
of
a
mass
reach.
ritual or some shit.
That's the region. I'm not even if I say
It's
it
not.
ain't a
They
reach, even I say it
do
ain't a
rituals
reach.
out there. It's not a secret thing.
Then you see the
reason why
motherfucker-
it's called Hollywood is based off of what actual Hollywood is and like the wood Hollywood, what it is and the purposes that they use it
sorry,
in
when you
witchery.
said that, was my
I'm
bad.
serious. That wood, that long ass thick
Did you
wood.
see the guy on Twitter that he was throwing gasoline to the fire? Like he was driving on the freeway, he pulled over.
That nigga was ready to die.
And it was like, get his license plate, get his license plate.
No, you seen it?
That nigga was adding fuel to the fire.
If you find it again, send it to me. I did not
I'm
see
trying
that.
to see if I
That nigga
saved
was
it.
adding fuel to the fire.
That nigga was like,
Why would you do that?
that nigga was like,
He
what
thought it was San Andreas, bro. That's,
His
you can't
license
do
he was
shit
like,
like that.
get his license plate.
He was going to the gas station and coming back with some fire.
Yeah, he was
with
wildin',
some gasoline. That
That nigga
nigga,
wanted to die.
he was doing, San Andreas. You got the gas can and you
Yes.
like, and you making a trail.
That's what he was doing.
That nigga made a trail to the gas station. Man, stop.
I swear. I gotta find it.
Crazy.
But he
Yo.
was driving and like they was behind him and he stopped and like popped the trunk and he had like canisters of gasoline. He was just taking.
I was my guy's fucking license plate.
But listen, he was taking he wasn't just pouring it. Y'all fucked up. He wasn't pouring it. He was
Get
throwing
that nigga off the streets.
Listen, he wasn't pouring it. He was like taking a whole canister and just throwing that bitch like.
That's terrible.
Yeah, they was like, oh look what he doing. Get his license plate.
You gonna make me cry.
It was innocent
No,
bystanders.
yeah, they was behind him driving. They peeped and they started recording him.
Innocent
Ridiculous.
bystander.
I'm saying like they was around that shit. You gotta move when a nigga got a
then
canister.
nigga driving in front, like the car he came from. The car he came
What's
from,
wrong
like
with y'all?
this is how fucked it up is. The car he came from, they like driving slow, like with their flashes on, and he like just doing like, I'm like, damn, y'all really had this planned out, like.
So you know, let's die today.
I mean, that's fucked
Kill
up.
everybody.
I go. That's fucked up. Look, the thing about the reason why I'm laughing because life is so fucking funny. Like it's not funny. Like
It's fucked up, but I can't help but laugh because that shit is crazy.
Yeah,
the way that shit be
that's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
like somebody doing that
like
for
a movie.
real?
Like somebody really wrote that because like this can't be happening in real life.
It always take that one where it's like something crazy going to happen, and it's always that like
that shit was funny. I'm sorry.
The
Get license plates.
And then the guy, they asked the guy on the news about it, and
the dude who
there was another guy. Now they was like
screaming.
No, they was like, so what do you feel about the fires? He's like, yeah, I don't know what happened. Who started the fires? And they was like talking to him. He's like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of gay people here. Maybe that's why they burn it down. And it was like, oh my God, we're gonna take him off there.
That clip is going down in history.
It's like, oh, you know the people that sit there like, oh, come on, we're gonna take him off there.
I'm not gonna lie. With this whole thing with Mark Zuckerberg and shit, and Facebook and all that stuff, and Instagram being able to be more, they're pushing this freedom. Donald Trump shit.
For sure.
They're pushing this freedom of speech shit.
What are they trying to? What are they trying to say?
They want to be able to say whatever they want.
What are they trying to say that they haven't been able to say?
I know, but it's
we already have freedom of speech.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Not really.
We do.
Not really.
We do way more than other people.
They're trying to be able to comfortably be racist. Like there is a. For example, somebody was talking about how like they were like, oh, okay, well, I'm not a Trump supporter because I think that everything he does is great, but there are some things that I agree heavy to where I agree with his direction. Now, once explained, I kind of was like, okay, I understand, but like it's so hard to back somebody who's for mass deportation of or splitting families and stuff like that and doing little weird shit like that. Look at him trying to agitate Canada right now. Yeah. This nigga's the crazy. Listen,
talking about making Canada.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. That has been the funniest shit I've ever seen.
What does that even fucking mean? Like, what do you say? They're not doing well, but what does that mean though?
How you gonna just say we should just take you over? Like you should just be the 51st state.
We should take you over.
Basically, no. He's just saying like you should be a part of them. Just be our 51st state. You know how fucking
big Canada is? It's not just a state. Like it's a country. What the fuck you mean?
He want to add Canada to America.
But you get what I'm saying?
What the fuck are we gonna do with Canada?
It's not a state. Like it's so popular. It's like, you wouldn't consider it a state. It's a country.
He basically saying like just add it.
That's a real ass question. What the fuck are we gonna? What the fuck would we do with Canada?
I think we could do a lot of things with Canada.
Good.
But
Good.
Why?
Good.
But why?
No.
Why not?
No.
More space.
If you go
change a little bit.
I ain't gonna cap. The way that we had ate in France, you might have a better way of eating up there.
In Canada, yeah.
Correct.
I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, like,
saying
land-wise, I mean,
I don't think that's
good. I don't think
they
own shit. Why
what's the point? Yeah, what's the point of that?
We have so much of our own land that we have not developed, that we have left. Come on now.
I agree. But then he trying to take over Iceland too.
You funny?
Trying to take over Iceland too.
They sit there and be bored of shit.
What are you doing?
And the Panama Canal, he want to name the Panama Canal. No, the Gulf of Mexico. He want to name the Gulf of America. That man is.
This is our president, you guys.
Man, he's antagonizing motherfuckers, man.
Why?
Bored.
I don't know what this. This man
was like,
is
you know what? I'm
egotistical,
back,
man.
and I'm on my bullshit.
Oh man, he on one bad, and he trying. And the fucked up part about it is he's trying to avoid going to jail. Now the fucked up part about it is he still has he still might make him go to jail. Like,
I thought that was.
No, like that's why this is a very peculiar situation because it's like if you go to jail, what that mean for a presidency?
Did you see them all sitting together for that little event?
He can still do it from the fucking cell.
I heard that, but that's not realistic. They'd probably have JD Vance do shit. Like
that'd be hilarious though.
Well,
I would hate to see.
Imagine like good be morning Americas and he has like the bars in front of his face.
Were they going to do it before or after he's inaugurated though? Like
no, they trying to do it before like inauguration.
That's just what the 20th.
Trying to not even let him get to that point because at that point, if he was convicted, if he's like,
he gonna pardon himself. When he pardon himself,
he probably could.
He could just put us all in a state of emergency and just say fuck that shit. No, this is what we doing. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I didn't know if you knew a date.
No, yeah, I get it.
How can you rush up the date though?
Due process. I don't know. I don't know.
Very
that man,
weird.
we
That
about to
shit
see
should've
some
been over,
interesting.
though.
We about to see some very interesting shit.
But why'd they wait so long? I feel like it's just a bunch of bullshit. You know what I'm
Prolonging
saying?
money-
All of
money
it is
long.
just a bunch of bullshit. It's distracting us from what they're actually doing, like always. And I hate to sound like a fucking tinfoil hat, but it's the truth. And the reason why we don't like talk about like the stuff that's happening and stuff now is because we're so distracted with everything else.
Yeah,
Sure.
I mean, but honestly, we're gonna be talking about Trump a lot this year because once he get into office, he's gonna be doing a lot of shit out the gate. He already said he was.
Niggas
Out the
already
gate.
been doing shit we haven't been abiding by. Like, I don't know. I don't want us to think going into Trump's presidency that Biden did all that well either. We need to remember that nigga didn't do that during his presidency. He also did not do right by the American people.
And he did a lot of right by the gay Americans. I'll tell you that, and like shit like
Love y'all,
that.
but
yeah, but like, come on, that's not all
Obama did a
Americans.
lot for you gay niggas too.
My point is like we ain't all gay, so that ain't got nothing to do.
I mean,
with
I think we are.
and let's be honest.
Sigmund Freud.
And let's be honest.
Sigmund
like,
Freud said,
I feel like there's an
everybody
aspect
gay
of
and they love their mom and daddy.
There's an aspect of like Trump where I understand. For example, let's be honest. Like when it comes to somebody made a point. It was a good one too. They used an analogy. I feel like analogies help me understand shit more. But
okay.
they were saying like if somebody said, please let me remember this fucking analogy, but they said oh yeah, you got a busted pipe. If somebody said, hey, you got a busted pipe, and there's water getting everywhere, they said, what are you gonna do? Be like, I gotta shower though, and I gotta brush my teeth though, and are you gonna go do that? Think about all the stuff you gotta do with the busted pipe, or are you gonna go shut it off so make sure that it doesn't continue to leak water?
Right.
He said that's what Trump's kind of trying to do with illegal immigration. He's trying to sever it and then work on it piece by piece to make it be, because immigration is okay, not illegal immigration. That's the problem.
It's just more so like his wording for stuff and like how he's very like very blunt. He's not very presidential. So it's like a lot of that shit that he says, you be like, nigga, did you just hear what you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what's coming out
What
of
you
your
just
own
said,
mouth?
Yeah, like what the
like
fuck?
it might be like a lot, I'm pretty sure a lot of those presidents had those talks in their cabins about like just
you don't
being
give a
free
fuck.
falling.
Yeah, they have a person.
But it's like when they get on that stage, it's more they keep it very PG. Like he don't know how to do that. He needs like a lot of training. Like,
I don't think he
He
won.
won in life though.
Yeah.
He has
That's what I'm
became
saying.
president
Yeah.
for 4 years before, and then this is his
Like,
second
I
term.
got here doing
he won. He
it
can
my
do what the fuck
way,
he
and I'm
wanna
gonna
do.
keep doing it my way,
Yeah.
and I ain't gonna cap.
I can't believe
If I was a white man in his space, I probably would do the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Bitch, it worked
Yeah.
for the last 8 years.
They don't give a fuck.
It worked for the last 8
This
years.
being this way didn't make me
niggas
not
was
win.
still, y'all remember niggas is still flying the same flags that they flew when he said he was running the first time.
yeah.
Yep.
And they just got bigger and bigger.
Yep, they
and
did.
them niggas getting bolder and bolder.
I
And
see him everywhere now too, like everywhere heavy. So
you know that the manufacturing companies went crazy this time, especially
Because
after that nigga won.
now there's a lot of black niggas that's fucking with that. Like, there's a lot of black people that's fucking with Trump now. That's what we didn't have as much last time that we have this time. Man, I just got more money when Trump was in
think
office.
it's-
Shut
I'm so
up.
tired
I think
of that.
it's
If you ain't getting no money before Trump, then you
Or
don't
after.
get
You
no
ain't-
motherfucking money.
You don't get money, bro. I've been saying that for the longest. And then it's like y'all be like, man, he gave us a stimulus.
Y'all
Like,
niggas still
come
talking about
on.
punk ass couple of dollars.
How much money?
What was that,
do you-
$1,200?
God damn.
How much money do you get that you like
That
$200?
$12 was
Unless
made
you
you love and
gotta
it erases. Ain't that about a bitch?
He about money. He gonna get us to the bag.
That's for niggas out.
He do, but he do. Listen, naturally, money is gonna be made more in the Trump presidency.
But they do-
But it's for the higher ups.
But
It's for the
listen,
stockbrokers. It's for the people.
But
That's
a
in.
lot of people don't. This is how people are so ignorant though, because like, do they know where that 200 came from? It came from this nigga fucking up with COVID from the beginning.
Yeah.
So all that shit,
They're not
that
gonna
money
listen
came
to
from
that
COVID
though. They don't care.
because this nigga didn't take it serious.
We know.
We might fuck around have another.
I mean, we
pandemic
already
coming
had
down.
that. What is it? I don't know. We already have a virus coming around.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
what I'm
What is it?
talking
A
about. That's what I'm talking about.
mono,
The
something,
bird flu.
fleo?
They said we might have another motherfucking pandemic.
So is the bird flu the same thing as what they're talking about?
There was a bird
Or
flu
is it two different
pandemic
things going around?
that happened, and
Talk about swine flu.
no, it was a bird flu one like years
was a long time
ago,
ago,
and
yeah.
it was like it killed a lot of people. So like it can kill motherfuckers like the bird flu. So I mean I don't know why they even name it this shit that they name it. I don't know if it did come from a bird, nigga. Like
I think
is
this
it just-
time it did.
What the fuck do people be doing? When does these things happen? Why?
Yeah,
like,
they be fucking around them labs. I know. That
Yeah,
ain't stupid.
I'm-
And they be like, I don't know how I got out. Got out.
yeah,
of the
COVID
lab.
was made, man. It had to be.
Yeah,
It just had to be.
They,
That
they had a name for it and everything. They had a vaccine for it in a few months. Come on, bro.
Sorry.
and then now, is it not weird to y'all that COVID ain't killing nobody no more? For real?
That's
Um,
That's
Not weird to y'all.
That's not weird.
Like we catching it, it ain't shit
Yeah,
now. We do not look at it. It
it's
shut the
not-
whole world
It's
down.
not weird
That's
to
what-
me because I know that it was purposely done.
But no, it's not weird because
it was
that
a
way-
lack of it was a
Yeah.
lack it was a like he said it was a lack of pre-care, and a lot of people did not want to be around that shit. And like you can't like a lot of reasons that those people die is because like they say pre-existing conditions, but a lot of people were quitting their jobs. You remember if y'all had seen it, like any of those nursing videos around the time, remember? And they'll be outside of the door. Their kids will be quarantined in one room because they still got to come home and go to sleep when they get the chance to sleep.
Yeah.
They quarantine on one whole side of the room. So imagine all the STNAs and the nurses and the people who are taking care of these elderly people, the aides and stuff like that. They're not going to work. They're quitting their jobs. They want to get that stay-at-home check and be home with their kids and be safe too. So
because,
that's a lot of the big reason why a lot of these older people did die.
Yeah, and also because
They say
like,
they did that happened, but I don't know if it's the
But
truth.
you gotta also remember, like
think they was lying
every
about
little
people dying.
thing that happens, like it always starts with like, oh my god, it's so drastic. That's how the flu and all that shit that like the flu is just a regular
Like,
flu
yeah,
now,
regular
but it was also
influenza,
a
yeah.
pandemic as well, like back before we was born. So that's just what COVID is now. So like it's gonna have that wave when the first hit, that like
Bodies will
people's
adapt
gonna
to it.
die,
I get
and then like. You catch it once, you pass through it. Like you said, I had it like 2 or 3 times.
I
Like
like
after the
4,
second and third time,
5,
like it ain't
6
nothing.
times.
It ain't nothing but the flu.
Hell
Yeah, I think I
that's
had
like
it
5,
twice.
6 times.
Yeah. It might have been a time I had it that had no symptoms. Like, it was,
Oh
it
man, my
was just-
first time I had it was the worst.
Boy, he was like patient 003.
I was.
No, if
you
you,
didn't-
if
I
you
don't even
no,
know if you-
no,
I don't even
if
think
you
you
were
knew me at the
3, I was
time.
like 8 or 9 because they tried to tell me I didn't even have it. I went and they told me I had an upper respiratory infection. I was sick for 2.5 weeks.
Everybody always, everybody have
did.
the same story.
They were telling me
I
was
had
not
to have it
sick.
before because I couldn't and they just tell me I had
And
an
this was
upper
before
respiratory
they even
infection.
said that
I
the
swear to
cases
God,
were
everybody said
coming
that.
over
yeah.
here.
And they said they said the same thing to me before I actually wind up being diagnosed with. Oh yeah, you tested positive for it.
the PSA on.
I just gotta-
Bro, really,
The
man.
second time I got it,
I'm like,
that's
you
when they
good,
did it.
bro? Like, you straight? You need some soup? Like,
I was
I was
crying for
fucked
my
up.
fucking
they got a
mom.
defibrillator when you call. It's like,
They was leaving stuff outside the door. Like my mom would drop stuff off, and like it took me a long time to get to the door. But like,
Yeah.
they were leaving stuff at the door, dashing me stuff. But I was like in there crying for my mom, like just laying in the bed, just oh mommy.
no, the first time I had it was
Horrible.
I was just like super, super, super tired. Like,
That's a blessing.
I get up and be like, "Oh man, what we about to do? I'm about to go lay down." What the fuck?
Yeah, the
Like,
first
just
time
go
the
lay
first time I
down.
got it,
every time.
my body was hurting and I
I
was
mean, like,
super
naps
tired.
was like 12 hours.
It's
Yeah, I
because
was
I took a
super tired.
shower.
And then
That's
I
how
lost
sore
my-
I was.
I couldn't smell or taste shit.
I did not go through that.
Oh man, that was
I
the,
went
that
through
was
I did
the
not
weirdest
lose
shit.
my
that.
taste and
My shit ain't
smell.
come
That
back
was
for like
the
months.
No, it wasn't
My
months to
sense of
me.
smell was
Shit,
like
so-
months.
That's crazy.
My taste was only maybe messed up for. It was like regular sick messed up though. It wasn't like I lost my senses.
No,
it
I
was
lost
like
mine. I had to order
my
some
whole
shit.
face was congested.
I had to order some shit off Amazon, like some smelling shit that helped train my
like some salts or something like
I
that.
went on YouTube. No, it was like I just smell like the scent
back
of
hurt.
lemon and lavender and something else for like 3 times a day for like 2 weeks.
I
Like,
sniffed
had
a
to
dirty
train-
diaper and then I couldn't smell shit.
Yeah, I had to train. I
completely.
had to train like my nose and shit like over again.
That's crazy.
Yep.
How long did it take?
It was like months. It was like 2 or 3
You
months.
kept doing it.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
It took me it was probably like a week before I got my smelling shit. Yeah, before I got my taste and smell back. And when I got it back, I was so happy. I ate a banana. I remember the first time I was like, oh my God, yes, I'm so happy. And I remember like just thinking in my head, like, do not take simple shit for granted, man. We
No.
really should stop taking simple shit for granted. Thank God that we able to do shit like see. Because when I lost my eyesight, that was one thing that
Yeah.
I never said I would take for granted in the end. Like my vision. Every day you wake up, like I would wake up. That shit satisfying. I would wake up every day and I'd be like, and I'll be able to see it, and it just gradually blinds, like after like a minute or two, and I'll be like, oh, here we go again. That shit's sad. Yeah, everybody take their motherfucking
Your
they shit.
senses for-
Yeah,
for-
take.
Yeah, Yeah, don't take them for granted.
Thank God for everything, man. You able to have, and you know, it's a nigga that's doing videos, and he seemed fine, but he don't. He like I don't even know what the fuck he just got a damn.
Is it a deformity?
Yeah,
or?
he just got like, and he be smacking. You know what I'm talking about? He be smacking shit like, oh yeah, I'm gonna open this up, and he just be like, oh yeah, this is a new KFC chicken.
His hands
very
are fine?
messy, very barbecue, and he just like,
Are his hands fine?
bro, he was born like that. Yeah,
Like, are his hands there though?
no, they're like
He
just,
only got pinkies.
and he be like on the shit. I gotta show you, shit crazy.
I don't want to see that.
I always watch this nigga video because I be like, and he just, you know, he just like open shit up, and he has a method of doing shit, and
You always gotta make it work. You gotta
just-
make it
you
work.
can
with
tell
what
that's
you
his
got.
life. It
You
just-
got to. Like that girl who was making sandwiches with her feet and shit.
yeah.
She was taking care of herself with her feet. She drove with her
Yep,
feet.
yep, I'm hip.
She
I'm
did
hip.
everything with her feet.
But remember that thing I was telling y'all about where I said those questions it was a Netflix show that was like the questions you ask people like you don't want to ask, and I was telling you to have blind people.
Oh yeah.
One of the things that they asked, would you get vision? Like if you could get vision, your vision back, would you get it right now? And most of them said no. It was like, I've accepted it. This is my life. This is how I live. I've learned how to live this way. No. I was like, that's deep.
Yeah,
I
that's a
think
little too dark
that's
for me.
so crazy. Like to
Yeah.
even close my eyes right now and imagine this being the only thing that I see.
See, that's a realization you got to go.
cannot-
That's a realization that you got to go through. It's almost
I'm
take
sure.
time
You know, I
to
talked
get to that
somebody
point.
Blind, like when I was younger, I had seen something. They was talking about how blind people don't see like dark.
Yeah, that's what they were saying on there. They said they see a
Nothing.
color,
Yeah.
a color. Like
That's that's what I see. But I still could not imagine only seeing this. Like the world is so beautiful, and I definitely don't take my sights for granted. I'm definitely look at the moon. You see those stars, and oh my god, the skyline. I'm definitely one of those people. So I don't take my senses for granted at all. I love smelling stuff.
Shouts out to life and God.
Life is amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm glad you got your sight back because you
Thank
never
you.
got to take beautiful pictures of me.
Shouts out to getting my shit back.
Pep rally.
So Sad, we got your segment. Let's go ahead and get into your segment, man. Sad's corner.
Music. I have.
Nigga, it ain't music. Just
What? No, well, I thought we was touching on music. We was touching
yeah,
on
we is. I thought you was talking about you about to put a new song out.
I'm
here.
dead. Yeah, I got this little
My new
joint I want
single.
y'all to check out, man. It's called Ride With Me featuring Too Short.
It's called Starter Braids. Starter Dreads.
I wanted to touch on the whole what did we mention? We was just talking about it yesterday. The whole Drake and
We still talking about Drake? And
no, it wasn't the Kendrick thing. It was something else that he did. I can't even think about it. Oh, so
trying to
yeah,
ring
so
it.
the freestyle, right?
Trying to wing it. Huh?
The freestyle. Did you listen to the freestyle?
Oh, the Drake freestyle.
I did not listen
yeah,
to
yeah.
it. No.
It was actually
I've
hard.
seen what people said about it, but I don't know. Something's just not making me want to turn that man on no more.
What's
But that is my job, so
Crazy.
that is my job. So I do. I just don't want to hear nothing he got to say.
Wow.
I actually did not listen to all his disses.
Me either. Oh wait, not this. I'm sorry. You talking about like I don't listen to all
anything after
that
that.
shit he dropped. Like when he dropped
And
all
anything
those.
after that.
What is that thing? 100
gigs, yeah.
whatever. I didn't really listen to that, but I
I
did
hate
listen
to have
to a
that
couple
like
songs.
smirk on my face when I say it, but it's just like you already know though. I've been cool on Drake, so it's just like this is just
Okay.
Nice
I'm
on the
just
cake.
like Ben.
I get it. I
Ben,
get it.
I'm like no. I tried to listen to your disses and you disappointed me. That's
Oh,
all you did.
yeah,
You disappointed me.
Yeah.
You disappointed
So
me.
he dropped the freestyle.
sure.
He was throwing kind of subliminals at LeBron and the freestyle. And I think day before yesterday, I don't know if I touched on it, but some guy that's into it with Javante Davis exposed him and Drake's DMs, and LeBron was making an analogy. The guy asked him like, "Why are you suing UMG?" or something like that, and Drake was kind of like, "Oh yeah, that's like basically that's
I
like."
see that. Drake said that. Academics said that was fake.
So that's what I thought too. I was like, it got to be fake. So the dude like screen recorded the thing and went to the messages and was like, it's not fake. I have the screen recording going to the video.
It's not like I personally feel like it's not like he said anything wrong, and
That analogy was crazy.
but it was also a private conversation,
yeah, I know.
and it was just like it was a very grand.
But that don't go hand in hand.
I almost feel like because of the conversations that are at roaring, it is easy to hit that low hanging fruit. If I get the analogy being crazy as fuck though, I get it. But if we're having a conversation, I just be like, that's like Steph Curry and Aisha Curry, and then I just so happen to know them. So now you taking it so much more face value because I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying? He was having a private conversation. If Drake, I feel like, let's be honest, because of everything that transpired with LeBron and Drake and all that stuff that just happened not too long ago, he would have been said something about that.
What you mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you refresh my memory? What are you?
I'm talking about he would have been said something about LeBron cheating on Savannah and it being something. And it being
what happened between them?
I don't think he'll say that.
Well,
what happened between
Drake
them?
feels some kind of way because LeBron has been really on that whole
Kendrick, right?
Kendrick way when Kendrick did they not like it. LeBron was said they caught like audio of them talking about some. I'm tired of this song. Somebody said that. Steph Curry I think said I'm tired of this song. LeBron said I'm not I'm still and Drake and I told said I'm listening. I'm looking at it like this.
Rocking with it.
I'm looking at it like this. Drake had did. The theme song for LeBron's documentary when he first, when I mean something and all. They've been tapped in for a very long time.
Yeah.
So if you watch Drake on that Aiden Ross live shit that he was doing, not even just that. Drake is always he love his niggas, bro. He love his friends. He's a real.
I think he's too much though.
Yeah,
he
love his friends, man. He's just bro, what's up, bro? Like, oh man, you got me a gift. Oh yeah, I got you a gift. Like he's just a real buddy, So he really take that. I just personally feel like, and this is me saying that. I'm not saying that I'm
like
share the same sentiment. Yeah. I just can see how that could have hurt his feelings for LeBron to go that route.
I understand
he's
that completely.
Entitled to feel how he
But also a lot of people fail to realize that a lot of this comes back. It always comes back to a woman with Drake. I feel like, and being that Savannah is best friends with Serena, it's kind of like you know what I'm saying, like. Because if you believe it or not, believe it or not, like Savannah was the first one like popping out like on that fuck Drake shit. Like she was
watching.
Yeah, she was posting not like us. Like soon when it came out, she was out there like she was kind of doing this.
I believe.
You know what I'm saying? And LeBron might just be rocking with his shorty. They might know something that we don't know. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you constantly keep bringing Serena up.
I'm not gonna lie. He did that to himself. He actually. It was only so long we mentioned that. It was only so long you was gonna go with like tearing down women and how you been doing.
And that's always been his.
You look at it's cool. Like nah, it's not happening.
That's always been his thing though. Like it's cool to like y'all beefing about like nigga shit or whatever, but like it always go back to a woman for you, bro. It's like that's a problem. Like you know what I'm saying?
Because if we're being real, like in the beef he was just in, there was no reason to bring up his wife.
That's what started it. That's what started the whole. That's what started the fire. That
especially if it wasn't real.
And then when we listened to For All the Dogs, it was just
he was just
careless bullshit about girls and young girls and baby girls and be my girl and
just another
just want a girl.
With my ex. Yeah,
I was nothing.
Yeah,
I was. Remember we were sitting there listening to that shit like nah.
Trashula.
I ain't it.
I don't even think we got past 7.
We was like,
song number 7.
Yeah, that ain't it. That's not
Turn
it.
on the Doja Cat.
But yeah, back to the freestyle. I was liking it, but it's just it's cool.
Was it heat for real?
It's cool. Like it just
he was spitting though. I ain't gonna lie. Like New Drake, I really feel like New Drake got crazy bars, and I don't know why niggas don't give him enough credit.
You made a post saying that this might be the year he like go crazy on niggas or something like that.
I believe that he's going to. I think that do you know how many Scorpios you know in your life?
One.
If you know anything about Scorpios, one thing they don't do is they are not going to forget that revenge.
Oh, I know they're very.
Oh, they're not going to forget.
Yeah.
He is not going to fucking rest until he got his shit back. Period.
So let me ask you this. You think him having that sentiment, you think that's a good idea for him?
I personally never think that's the way to go about it. That's why I don't be fucking with Scorpios. I'll be like, all right, man, you don't have to do this.
Because I think if he go OD with it, it's kind of going to look at like.
He gonna get.
I don't want him to destroy his shit.
He gonna do the right way. He gonna do it with slaps. He gonna put some slaps out, and we gonna go back into it like, oh yeah, okay, this Drake, just Drake. He making hits. He making hits, and then what he's gonna do when we least expect it.
He hopes so. he hopes that he's going
I
to
don't
do
think
that.
so.
I don't think.
Drake can make a hit like this.
No, listen. You snapping your fingers a little too quick. It's been a long time.
Drake can make a hit like that.
It's been a long time.
Do you see the quality of
a real hit or like a flash in
I'm
the
talking
pan?
about not
like
even
something
It's
like
been a
Finding
while.
do y'all
Love
know
type
that?
hit.
Do y'all know Big it was that Big as what? Do y'all not know that was a hit song? That was a huge song.
It's gone though, Kyrie.
I hear you.
It was no, but
It's not-
listen,
it's not a
It
song
don't
that
have
is
the right
still-
taste no more.
That's because of everything that transpired. That song was
Yeah,
a
sure.
number one fucking song. That wasn't just that was just around the corner.
It was a number one for a week and a half.
Said that song was it's still charted crazy.
It's Drake.
It did.
Anything
Yeah.
he can
Okay,
fucking
that
go in
means
there and
don't
salsa.
ignore the fact that he makes hits. We talking about the
it's- no,
conversation
I mean,
right
been
now.
a
just like at
while.
this, I don't know. I mean, like an actual timeless.
That's what I'm. That's
And then
what
that's-
I'm
and then
that's
that's
this
all-
conversation. I've been
Kids is
saying
gonna
that.
And then the
Sing
fuck
it.
my ex thing, like he
That
then
was
when
not
he's
a hit. It
it
was.
was kind of
That was
was.
It was
Kinda
kind of
nothing.
forced down
It
niggas'
wasn't.
throats.
Nah, stop.
Kyrie, it was like I'm.
Oh,
He literally
wow,
closed.
wow.
He literally closed the fucking concert
What
with
does
that.
that
We all
mean?
niggas
we
went
all
crazy.
knew it, and then we went home and played something else. That was it.
Nah, y'all see,
Kyrie, you got to understand, like
You
when
already know
niggas
where
that
I
like
stand with Drake.
watch, like
I
listen
know
to
that.
music.
That's why I think I'm talking to the wrong people. Yeah,
No.
I'm being realistic
No,
right now.
I'm
listen,
saying me, not
because
him.
because I like the song. Don't get me wrong, but it's like like I said, we had this conversation. Like he ain't gonna.
He's still the number one. He's still the number one recording artist of last year, the year that he took an L in.
That's what I'm.
In 2024,
but
he still's the number one artist.
Listen, what I'm saying is,
Explain this.
listen. It's like the songs that are number one are his old songs. Nobody's playing For All My Dogs. Nobody's playing none of that other shit.
I get what you saying.
He has
for
a-
your,
he has-
you tend to go from a personal standpoint.
No, listen
trying
what I'm
to tell you that-
saying.
look, listen, there is an aspect where us black people aren't going for certain shit. I get that. Dudes, white people do not give a fuck about Drake's beef with Kendrick. They
Are you
still,
crazy?
They still are bumping Drake, bro.
They're
I feel
not-
like a
they're
lot
not
of that.
playing-
I
they're
feel
not
like a
playing
lot of
nothing
that
new from
is
Drake. They're
a
playing
lot
this
of the,
old
the
shit.
songs that
No,
yeah.
bro.
I don't think that. I feel like a lot of the songs that were still charting in the reason why he was still one of the bigger artists of 2024 is because he didn't start out the year beefing. So like
Yeah,
I mean
exactly.
that was like
He started off the year with a crazy tour.
we came into like what July when that shit was really, you know what I'm
And
saying?
he dropped the album, so he was still going. Remember, he dropped the album, then he dropped the Sleepy tapes or what? Not Sleepy. What is the fucking thing? The addition to the album where he had that on there.
Scary
Like the
Hours,
The Scary Hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he did that with that. Then
Yeah.
had like some features, songs, all that kind of
Mm-hmm.
shit. He wrote on that, then beef.
That's what I'm saying.
Which
so of
family
course he
members and all of these-
course he was
anything he
still-
did.
But I'm saying like you're like it's all adding up to the same point because he would of course he would still be one of the bigger artists because Drake is Drake number one, but he already had those hits coming off from the
I think
beginning
that's
of the
all I'm
year.
trying to say, though.
Yeah,
That's
so-
all I'm trying to say.
agreeing with
That's what
you.
I'm
That's
telling
what we
you.
all
Y'all
agreeing to
both-
the
okay,
same
y'all
yeah.
both
thing.
coming to the same
That's
point.
all I'm saying is that that's why I'm trying to get y'all to understand that all he has to do is let it die a little bit. He still has the star magnitude
ego won't let him,
to
though.
make hits, and then
I
His
don't know.
ego
I
will
would
not
like
let
to
him.
see a real actual timeless hit from him, and not like a flash in the pan.
I
And
get it.
This is our
I've been
social
saying that
media.
for
We using
years.
it on our phone for like the next
I've
2-3
been saying-
months.
the
and then
Corinthian
it's
rhythm
going.
thing, if he let it breathe a little bit, that would have been a fucking hit that we would have all been singing to this second. Let's be honest,
but
I
listen-
can't stop singing
But
that
listen,
song.
the thing we fail to realize with Drake, how he releases music, he
Mm-hmm.
don't do it how he used to no more. So it's like he do it how niggas on like the like the Yachties and shit, where it's like,
Yeah.
here, let me just put this out.
Yeah, yeah.
You as an artist, big as you are, you have to understand like this gonna be a hit.
Yeah.
Let me market this the way I'm supposed
don't
to
need to,
market
though.
it. Like you know what I'm saying?
He just don't need to.
What you mean?
He
As
doesn't
far
need
as
to
the
like that anymore.
monetary aspect that he
no,
No,
gets
he doesn't
from it,
like Yachty.
He thinks he doesn't have
yeah,
to do
he
it
thinks
because
he does.
he's
He's
hanging
not
around.
as big as Beyonce. Like, and I think that he.
No, he's not. Not even.
No,
I get what you're saying,
You know
but-
what? But like the stuff that goes into Beyonce's artistry, she can actually. She's the reason why she set that standard of just dropping.
But when
shit
she's
and
been
not
doing
having
that,
a
I don't think it's been
rollout.
working for her though. Has it? It's
As of late, it ain't. I don't think it's hitting the same for us. But the Beehive is always gonna.
And she
go
also changed like
crazy.
the kind of music she's releasing.
Correct.
Like she just did a cowboy
Doing
album.
all the
Yeah.
experimental stuff that she's doing, of course, it's gonna look a little bit different right
When
now.
she did that shit with
But
Lemonade,
when
bro,
I
like that was like
Yeah.
the standard.
Even
Like what
with,
the
and then
fuck?
she did it before that with the Beyonce album, the self-titled album that she had did. So I feel like it's just you have to recognize where you are in your artistry.
He don't
and
know it. That's what
he
I'm
has
saying.
to Drake does need a rollout.
Can I say this?
Not monetarily,
please.
but
China,
for the culture,
be realistic. Be realistic.
For the culture, he does need a rollout.
I get what you're saying. Be realistic. If Drake if come February, let's just say March, February, it's just sleepy time. We're trying to get into this spring bag. Drake dropped something like how GNX was just dropped. Nobody knew nothing. We just got.
They said that was the plan, and that's
new,
why Kendrick had dropped when he did.
Okay, well, let's say that is a possibility. Says Drake just do the same thing Kendrick did with GNX, and he just drop an album that nobody knew was coming. Everybody's going to listen to that. Everybody's going to listen to that.
That's not the point, though.
That's what comes with
that
Drake
is the
being
point.
Drake.
But
I'm saying that the reason why those
saying.
things have not worked out for him with these last few albums is because he's not actually building into the artistry and the like allure of this is my new album. This is the type of vibe I'm giving you.
Y'all shit together. I'm gonna drop a single. I'm gonna do a commercial. That's gonna promote.
I don't think that's needed no more. I just don't think that's needed.
No, it's needed because listen, Kyrie, it's needed for music that's gonna stay a while. Like if you drop some shit, like hey, it drops at 12 o'clock. Yeah, I'm gonna go listen to it, and then I'm like, oh, all right, cool.
It's here and it's gone.
Let's be honest,
it's here and it's gone.
Drake has been doing that, and it has not been working for him. He had Certified Lover Boy. He did that. It has not been working for him.
Certified.
What do you mean?
One of his biggest albums he sold.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. What are you talking about?
He had a rollout for Certified Lover. He been talking about it for forever, and then when he dropped it, it didn't do it. It's like it was supposed to
crazy?
do. No, it did not.
Yes, it did.
Say it. Pull up Certified Lover.
It's 600 something thousand in the first week. What are you talking about?
This is Drake we talking about. We talking about it's not his biggest album. It's nowhere near.
I didn't say it was his biggest album. I said it's so a crazy amount in the first week.
It's Drake. Travis Scott sell crazy on the first week. I'm talking about it.
You arguing your own point.
No, I'm not, because Drake gonna sell regardless. I already said that.
I said
I'm
COD
saying
is one of his
he does not need to roll out. I'm telling y'all this.
All his albums that he had rollouts are his biggest albums. I'm telling you. I'm telling you this for a fact.
He does not need. Listen. It's a format that they did with him because he's a big artist. Okay. So of course the label wants to make sure they roll Drake out. Mm-hmm. He is big enough to not have to do that.
Yes, we know that.
He can do a GNC type album right now and it still do everything it would have did without a rollout.
That's not the point we're making. The point we're making is for music to stay and like have quality to it. You have to act like you give a fuck about it instead of just dropping it at 12 o'clock.
Nobody's doing that these days.
They are.
Who is really doing rollouts anymore?
Who is way bigger than Drake?
Different kind of artist.
He's a bigger artist than Drake.
Different kind of artist.
How?
Bro. He's just different kind of artist. He's an R&B pop artist.
People that
different kind of vibe.
No, people
so, you know what I'm saying? He's a commercial artist.
So what is Drake?
But that's
he's also a commercial
rapper.
I'm talking about Weeknd is gonna always put music or play or have music for the WrestleManias, for the Pepsi commercials, for the this.
And that's
he's
gonna
always
Drake's lane right
Drake
now.
ain't necessarily always in that bag. His content matter don't always hit on that.
Almost every album that Drake comes out with, he makes sure that he has a commercial certified hit. That's not.
I understand that.
I do not agree with that.
I get that, but let's say Certified Lover Boy.
Okay.
What song on there is actually a commercial song that you can use to say, all right, let's put this on the commercial. Let's use this on Pepsi. Let's use it. What song?
I don't know. I gotta do that.
There's no song on there you can do that with. Don't say it's too sexy for my love. It's sexy, it hurts. No.
Yeah, I said it was terrible.
I think they did use that song though.
No.
I'm not gonna lie.
No. There's nothing on there that you can do that with. Unless you do.
You can cut around that though.
Outside.
That's not really it either, though, no.
Seaside. And even in that, we love that song, but that's not it. That's
Way
not
Too
it.
Sexy was the #1 commercial hit. Girls Want Girls is the second commercial hit, and Knife Talk is the second commercial hit.
Come on, no. These are, I get it, but these ain't commercial songs.
At #1. Way Too Sexy literally peaked at #1.
No. I'm not arguing that. These are not Weeknd
the album was
songs.
commercially dominant. I put it in perplexity. It's literally AI saying it. I'm not. These are not my points. These are literally
How much
facts.
did it sell first week?
What 613,000 album equivalent units?
That was never what my comment. He's gonna sell out units.
That's what I'm saying.
He's great.
But he don't have to roll out. If he did that same thing, listen, because Kendrick dropped that GNX and he did what 250, 300
like
first.
Almost, he did like three and some change.
Three and some first. Yeah. Guess what? There's a difference between him and Drake. Mm-hmm. Drake can still get 600 something and do that same thing. And with no rollout,
we don't know that.
And he could still have a hit song that we still sing for time. He's capable of doing that. He's capable. Yeah, that's why. But that's the thing.
That's not the argument.
Everybody that is though, because these days niggas
argument.
don't need the rollout. We are all tuned. Look, you got an app that tell you exactly when a nigga drop.
Yeah. Well, you know
we don't
what?
need that anymore.
I can almost actually be convinced of your point, Kyrie, because like we're in such of a microwave, like
exactly
a microwave generation where people don't like Beyonce was making this a point, and I do agree with her. And I've also become one of those people who don't consume art anymore. And remember, like we were talking about, like listening to full albums, and it was getting to the point where it's just like this shit ain't even hitting.
Yeah,
like,
I just want my
you
4
can't even
songs I
skip-
love on
you
here.
can't, But you can't even really skip throughout. You're not supposed to. For one, but you can't even really skip through albums and be like, oh, let me get this shit a try. You don't even have that same appeal anymore. But what I was saying is, since Drake is such a big artist, I feel like it would benefit him more to put that effort into his music to kind of like lock that legendary stuff in. It's
and
great
I think
to
that's
do stuff
fine. That's
for the
just, I think
cultural
that's just
moment,
more so
but it
y'all
makes
our
you
love for him, and we want that from him. But I'm just saying he don't need it. Though.
No, he needs it to
I
not
don't
be
think so, bro.
a microwave Drake. I feel like
just
he
feel like-
does
I just-
need
I
it.
just
And
feel
that's
like
a
him. I
perspective
just feel
thing.
like
Get it?
him
I get
being
it.
the biggest rapper. Like I just feel like he has to have some type of like care about the shit. Where it's like, all right, like I'm gonna give y'all a month. I'm gonna drop a single. I'm gonna do this. Like even like I said with CLB, that fucking rollout was crazy. Like he did a fucking they was on ESPN and like somebody act like they hacked into ESPN and it was like CLB and they gave him a date. He was going back and forth with Kanye around that same time. It was a lot
And
around
the
that
album wasn't.
Like
And that album wasn't
memeable
shit. The
moments?
album wasn't shit.
No, that's not true.
I'm saying like the album. That album was.
Oh, like was it timeless
Yeah,
music?
not.
no,
No.
not.
But
nothing.
when's the
But
last
none of-
time
none
we
of his
have
music
gotten
been-
timeless
That's
music
not true.
from
Scorpion
Drake?
was Scorpion.
That
is-
was 10 years ago, Kyrie.
Listen,
You know how old
That's what
Scorpion
I'm saying.
was
When is the
before that
last time
album.
we had
I said that was 10 years
timeless-
ago. That's old.
My point is,
music from
we talking about
Drake.
his albums, his music,
Yes.
his catalog. We're not talking
So
about
what
the years.
about Drake
No,
is giving
we're-
us the expectation that he's all of a sudden going to come up with a timeless hit now because he got his ass beat last year?
He just came up. Okay, I get it.
You know what I'm
Big as
saying?
the
That's all
Super,
I'm
big as
saying.
the Super Bowl. I don't think that's a
What,
timeless
like, you know,
thing.
I'm
but
trying to think about it.
I get it.
But even if we did get
It
to
was
that
God's
point,
Plan
what
was
is?
his last big song. I'm
And
sorry.
I hate that song.
that
So
was on,
sorry.
that was on Scorpion. I
Yes,
think.
and that was
And
like that's
Was it?
the
Scorpion was like a fire. Wait,
Was
yeah,
it?
Scorpion
it was on
was a double
Scorpion.
disc,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was.
it
Scorpion was a fire ass album.
Scorpion has some of his it was.
It had a lot of hits on there.
It did. But Scorpion has the songs where like In My Feelings and the other shit was
Yeah,
on
it
there,
had
too.
Can't take a
nonstop.
joke was my.
It had rule number
Mob
is the
Ties,
boss
one of my
ass
favorite
man.
songs.
Well,
yeah.
we have to remember that's a two-sided.
two-disc,
That's
yeah.
a
Yeah,
two-sided.
that don't got nothing to do with nothing. It still gave.
I'm
it was
just
a
saying
game.
like
that
the album.
that's like 26 songs,
That's fine.
25 songs.
Some people-
I'm still saying though. Yeah, 25 songs.
Hey,
So
it could be trash.
but
25
like,
trash.
Look at how many hits is on that motherfucker.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But I'm saying though,
It's been so
that's
long,
not. That's
though.
not 10 years though.
We
Look
2018.
at that. I'm coming out 2015, bro.
No,
No, they're not.
2018.
2015 is wild.
2018,
So what,
June
7 years ago?
2018. After 5, you're closer to 10. So at the end of the day,
wow.
that's the truth.
Yeah, wow. So how
That's
many
the
years is
truth.
that?
That's
Like, what is
7
that?
years.
Listen,
2018.
I hear you, but
When
so
where are we expecting a timeless hit from Drake from? If he has not delivered real timeless hits since
why
Scorpion,
don't y'all
What's
consider the
making us
album he
expect it now?
put out with 21 Savage? Why don't we consider this?
What
'Cause
song
he-
on there is
that
that?
whole album
Combination album?
controlled the whole year.
Okay,
that
what
year.
what song on there is
I
a
like
timeless
to-
hit?
I don't.
What do you mean?
I don't
the song
count
with him?
Watch the Throne as just Kanye's legacy.
I don't. But I know there
you
are
know what I'm
songs on
saying?
there that will forever still be.
Absolutely.
Same thing with him and
It-
21
yes,
Savage's
it's
album.
golden, but I feel like you are supposed the body of work that is your own. I feel like that is what encapsulates who you are as an artist. It's great to collaborate with people, but y'all not outcast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are two separate acts putting y'all's vibes together for the culture to consume.
I get it, but
that's not your artistry. That's not your lane.
No, but that is his. That's still his work. He still could
It
say,
is.
"I did that this year, and I toured off it, or whatever I did with this." He literally still play songs from there on his tour with the first one he did.
I don't
So
know.
ultimately, this is my thing, and he had a tour with.
I don't know
21
why that is not. I don't feel like that is.
That's now y'all
giving-
just taking away shit.
I don't know.
It's a
It's
good
not.
album.
That's
For
not
no
giving
reason at
timeless
all.
music
It's
to
a
me
good
though.
album, but it's like it's not timeless.
That is how is it not?
What's the song that's on there that's hot?
What's the? I
No,
don't know
not
the
even-
name.
not
I don't
even
know
hot,
the name of
like-
shit. You asking the wrong
Not
nigga. I
even-
don't know
not
the
God's
name.
even
Plan, though,
hot.
right?
Like
No, I'm
when
not-
you say timeless,
I'm
what I'm
talking about
thinking of is if
currently
we had a
in this
party
I don't
when
know
we're
the name of it.
What's that
older for
song
our
called?
kids and they play that shit and then like everybody's gonna da, da, da.
Everybody's 21. Can you do something? Are you kidding me? Everybody was singing that for the whole fucking year. And we still were going to fuck with that song.
We all was, and like we hear it now, and I'll be like, oh, I can do without this song right
Technically, say it has music in general these days.
It's not.
That's us.
Yeah.
That's not the artistry of people. That's us.
But that's everybody that's not making timeless music. Nobody.
Okay, well,
I was gonna say,
put a light on Drake.
That's what we're talking about.
I mean, yeah, that is who we're talking about. That's the only reason
I know, but we all
podcast.
do that for everybody. Every song, even if it had a hit, if it was a song that was fire, we get over shit fast. That's just the truth.
Yeah, but honestly, I could be reaching here, but I think like in the example of using Tyler's song "Water," that song will be a timeless song.
It's over with.
Sally or not, it's not hot right now.
I know, but
it'll be.
But how is that? We can't use that same thing for what I just.
They're going to play that song. The kids love that song. Girls love that song. That song is going to. No, it's not.
It's over with.
It's not. The dance craze is over with. The little TikTok part is over with.
Y'all
that song's not over with.
So we can say that for Tyler's song.
Yeah.
And you ain't say nothing because you know that's bullshit. That's what she just said. You can say that for a Tyler song, but then we can't say that for a 21. Can you do something for me?
No,
like everybody
Kyrie,
know.
absolutely.
Are you kidding me?
No. You're not
Like I
comparing.
said,
You know
that
how
was
big
a
that
pop
Tyler
song.
song was, and I hate that fucking song. You know how big that song was?
I'm not saying I love that
I
song.
hear you, but
I'm just saying that it will
you
be
mean
a
to tell me that-
generational hit.
That
It
song
will.
was,
it's
that
a
song was-
generational
she got,
hit?
Yeah, she got awards at the wazoo for that fucking song.
Yes.
y'all making this unforgettable.
They
huh?
gave her a Grammy for
This
her album
unforgettable.
before it even came out, Kyrie.
This is you remember
They gave her a Grammy
Unforgettable
for her album
with
before it even came
Fresh
out.
Montana?
Yes,
What's the
that
name?
song- that
It's
song will
Unforgettable.
go.
huh?
Absolutely. That song not unforgettable. Are you crazy?
Yes, that song was a smash
Are you
hit.
crazy?
No,
can
I
play
know
that song
Unforgettable
every
is.
summer.
Not the Water song ain't Unforgettable.
Oh God,
Yes, it
it's
is.
not.
Y'all
It's
trying
not. But it's
Nah,
not.
y'all stop.
That's a club banger.
Y'all making it unforgettable. Y'all making it
Unforgettable
Sunflower.
is
Y'all making it songs that really actually got that.
Okay.
Nah,
I'm not.
stop.
That's not
Stop.
taking. No, just because you don't agree with Water doesn't take away from anybody else's shit. And me saying Water does not take away from anybody else's shit.
I'll shut all the way the fuck up if we can see the numbers the difference between 21. What's that? I can't remember. I don't
Did
remember
they come out around the same
I don't
time?
remember the
Why are we
song.
You gonna compare?
those
You gonna
two.
compare
They're two different types
that
of
song
hits.
to that
No.
21 Savage song?
I want to
I
know
can look
what
it up on
21
Complexity.
Savage and Drake, that song. I can't remember the fucking name of it. What is it called? Because we are like
That's the intro,
21.
I'm gonna look
Can
it up
you
real
do
quick because it'll
something
come right
for
up
me?
on. It'll come right up on Apple Music.
Rich Flex.
Rich
Is
Flex.
it?
Rich Flex.
Yeah, it's called Rich Flex.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up. So, what is the question?
What is the like? What numbers?
Rich.
What did it go? What's
You
the
just want
number?
to know the numbers
Just
for
like
it?
units.
I just want to know
Just type
the
in-
units sold for
Yeah.
each song. I just want to know because if I'm wrong, I'll just say fuck it. It
Rich
is
Flex
what it is.
compared to Water.
Yeah, fuck. I just want to know if
funny.
it's close. I just want to know if it's close.
It's not even- it's
I
not
want to know if
even-
it's close because like, my thing is like we making it like Rich Flex can't be a song that was not a hit.
No, 'cause
everybody.
We don't remember
I hate
it,
to
'cause no one
disagree
knew
with you, but
what was
I
the name of that song.
do.
Nobody knew the name of that
That's
song.
crazy. No, because
Drake
niggas just be forgetting
and-
shit,
I
bro. I
wouldn't
don't
even
know
look at
that
it, like-
water song. Is it called Water?
Yes, dude.
Okay, maybe it's
You know what
because
the fuck
it's
it's
I heard it
called.
everywhere.
It's in this fucking song.
But that's
Water.
that's not how it goes.
Rich Flex
That's not how
ain't.
it
They're like Rich Flex. Rich Flex. Yeah, of course, nigga. It's easy to fucking say the song of the name.
Any song that's a bop, you're gonna remember.
Rich
the
Flex
fucking
is like
song.
I think you do say Rich Flex in there, but it's like one of the parts that we don't even like barely care about to sing. You know, Rich Flex for me, like
So, but listen, the songs that are like really popping, they're very like structured. Song, hook, song, hook, song, hook. Like you know what I'm saying?
What it say, time, man?
I had to compare popularity and longevity. Does that make sense? Is that
Okay.
Is that a good thing to compare?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see.
I just feel like sometimes TikTok make gas shit for people, and they think that it's something more than it is.
No, TikTok is what it is right now. That's what people look at for units.
I think TikTok kind of just do that for people.
Rich Flex has maintained strong streaming numbers and cultural relevance through memes and playlists into 2025. Water, while impactful, is still establishing its long-term staying power compared to Drake's established dominance.
I love
But-
being right.
Yeah, 'cause
I
Drake
love
is Drake.
being right.
Yeah.
I love being right.
What's the units?
I love
Okay,
being
that was
right.
for longevity. And
Come on, man.
it amassed over 874 million Spotify streams since its 2022 release. Water became a viral sensation in 2023.
TikTok, thank you. It'd be-
Driven by its Afrobeat appeals and TikTok challenges.
I'm trying to tell people, TikTok make people
Why
really
didn't they
think
say
shit
anything
is.
about her streamings though?
At the end of the day, it would encompass that in this
I'm
conversation.
glad that they came out like a year after each other
Yeah.
because that makes it closer for for comparison.
Because they just said that Rich Flex is still going into 2025. 2025 is only a couple of weeks in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Drake is a fucking huge artist. It's hard. This is the number one. If we're not talking about Taylor Swift, we're not talking about nobody over Drake.
Weekend.
We're not even talking about nobody over Drake still at that point.
The Weekend?
Nah.
Listen.
Kyrie, you
Hold on.
They just
Hold
put the
on.
list out. They
Hold
just
on.
put the Billboard list
Hold
out.
on.
Drake is number 2. We talk about of the century. Nigga, they just put the century list out. They just put the list out. Drake is number 2.
Far as what?
Who is number 1? Taylor?
Taylor Swift is number 1. Drake is number 2.
What are we comparing?
The Weeknd, I love The Weeknd. He's even then.
The Weeknd is a bigger artist than Drake.
Look,
There's no.
listen, I understand why you feel that.
There's no feel.
There's a good argument for that.
There's no feel to that. He do arena stadiums. What are you talking about?
I get that, but how often do Drake put himself out there to do those tours?
He
doesn't do those tours.
That?
He doesn't do those
He
tours.
can't do a stadium like The Weeknd. Are you crazy?
Listen, bro.
Rihanna, Bruno Mars currently Taylor Swift first. Rihanna and Bruno Mars currently rival or surpass him in popularity and influence.
And what?
Bruno Mars, Ariana Grande, The Weeknd, Taylor Swift, all have way more listeners than him on Spotify. Fan tracking,
talking about
Rihanna, Coldplay, both have more fans than them when you go fan tracking. Streaming
No.
history, he's
Ask this
only
question.
the most famous streamed, and Taylor Swift and Bad Bunny have been in the most recent years.
We're not talking about streaming on Spotify. We got to make the question make sense. We're talking about Billboard charts. We're talking about charts. We're talking about hits.
Okay, I will put chart wise.
We talk about.
I've already. But that's already
what
saying
were
that
you
you're
talking
wrong
about?
twice.
No, it's
The
not.
only
You said
thing-
Spotify. It's Apple Music. It's other shit.
Spotify monthly listeners. Then that's fan tracking in general. Then that's streaming history, where he remains the most streamed male artist in Spotify history. But
Cool.
Taylor Swift and Bad Bunny come before him. It says Drake's fame is immense, but not unmatched. I'm going chart wise. Let's go chart wise.
Sad.
I don't know. I'm confused.
I'm confused too.
Confused to what?
You just said that Drake's the only people that correct me if I'm wrong. You just said the only people that is above him was Bad Bunny and
That's only when it
Taylor
comes to
Swift.
streaming history
Okay, so
on Spotify.
does that not still go off of what I just basically?
That's only in streaming history. I just told you when it comes to fan
Right, so
tracking
that's why I'm trying to
and Spotify monthly listeners.
That's why I
he's
want
not-
you to
he's-
go to
He has
the-
fewer listeners than them. It says their numbers right here. Bruno Mars is 144.7 million. Ariana Grande is 107.9 million. The Weeknd is 116.8 million. Taylor Swift is 96.5 million, and it says Drake has fewer listeners.
Drake, say, is that what you're saying? Because I don't know if that's like
I
necessarily.
was just going off
his
of
fame
popularity
isn't his fame, but I put
and being
that.
fame and just a bigger artist. That's all I'm saying. Bigger artist.
fan
I don't know.
makes you
Whatever.
famous.
Whatever.
Can you do me a favor and just say who is more famous?
I just put, is anyone more famous than Drake? And then
No, just put the Weeknd and
Or the
Drake.
bigger
Let's just
artist.
put that's who's a bigger artist, Drake or Weeknd, so they can come up with that. And then whatever it says, what it says. I think that they're huge. They're both huge artists. I just think that Drake is a bigger
gotta-
artist.
you
Sure,
gotta
I
see-
feel
you gotta
like
see
Drake
what
is
the
bigger,
Weeknd do.
period, because he's had the longevity in a commercial. In commercial,
She thinks that, but we can just.
Let's just
okay. Artist, a bigger artist.
yeah.
Okay,
I just don't think nobody's bigger than Drake other than fucking Taylor Swift for some reason.
other than Kanye West.
I mean, I love
like
Kanye, but like,
Wow. Well, this is recent data.
what it say?
Well, okay, you got a point. Okay, so Spotify.
Huh?
In
Say it again?
Spotify in 2024, The Weeknd was bigger than Drake. He was number 2, Drake was number 4. In 2023, The Weeknd was also ahead of him at number 3, Drake was number 4. But if you put Billboard, Drake ranks number 2, The Weeknd is number 6. Regional popularity, Drake dominates North American charts. The Weeknd is more popular internationally, especially in Europe.
Yeah, I can see that. being the
Drake,
case.
for chart achievements, Drake is, of course. Above him
Yeah.
with 13 number 1 albums and songs, 78 Hot 100s and top 10s. The Weeknd has four number 1 albums, 7 Hot 100. But
I get it. I get it.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like
get
if
it.
we ask this question
I'm not
again in a
mad
couple
at
more
because
years, it might be
I
different.
get it. I'm not mad because I love The Weeknd.
Yeah.
I'm a big Weeknd
I'm not
fan.
even a big Weeknd listener anymore. I love him, but
I'm just telling you that
Yeah.
it is the apples and oranges, but Drake is still a bit.
It says he
doesn't
maintains a
confirm.
slight edge in overall commercial
That doesn't-
success
that
and
does-
chart performance. However, The Weeknd continues to gain ground and challenge Drake's supremacy.
That means that he's not the one.
That
That
don't
means he
mean
the
that.
two.
That's
exactly what that means.
It said he maintains a slight edge, but that still makes Drake.
That means
number
Drake.
one.
That makes Drake one.
Do y'all honestly believe
That means
Drake
that
is a-
Kyrie is fucking right
Do I
again.
think he's a better artist than him? No.
Better. I don't give a
No,
fuck
I
about
don't
that.
agree with
I didn't
that.
say
No.
that. No, I'm not saying
No.
that. I'm just saying overall.
I cut him
like,
off, so I'm sorry.
I just me using my eye test. I just feel like The Weeknd moves the needle more than when I see him do shit.
And I feel like his music
I
actually
understand.
will
The Drake,
get
Drake,
you. You
Drake
know what I mean?
drops,
It'll touch
Drake,
you how
Drake's
we're
drops
trying to
so
say.
frequently. Weeknd doesn't. Drake drop.
You can do without him. When you hear The Weeknd, it's just like, you know what? I will actually give his music
Can I give y'all
a
some?
time.
I gotta give you some props. The Weeknd is timeless music, right? Timeless music, and you're right. These days, Drake doesn't put out caliber Weeknd timeless music. I agree, but that is very personal. We feel that personally. You gotta understand, it's not just us here. These white motherfuckers, these Brazilian motherfuckers, these Asians,
They love The Weeknd
They
too.
love The Weeknd too, but they love Drake, man.
Yeah.
They love Drake.
I mean, we grew up with Drake.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
they love Drake.
He's locked in with us.
Drake put
You
The
damn
Weeknd
near
on.
think that Drake is our cousin.
Yeah, Drake
the
put
way
the
we grew
Weeknd
up with
on. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure, yeah.
So it's like y'all gotta understand, like, this man is still this level, and it's gonna be hard to knock this man completely out. It is right
Absolutely.
now. Right now, it is
looking
not.
shaky.
It's probably
Yeah, that's exactly what I would
The
say.
nigga's stumbling right now, but all he have to do is just go
He needs
rest.
to pivot.
Yes, just
calm
go
down.
chill.
His ego.
And
his ego
if
won't
he,
let him,
I
bro.
feel like if Drake actually gets in his pocket to where he could, I don't know, whatever type of lock-in shit that he did with Scorpion, but I feel like it was given the same lock-in.
Very good album.
From like his first and second album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The type of, I don't know,
I just like-
direction where he was going. And I
Yeah.
feel like having Kanye with him for those first two albums actually helped
I ain't know
the
that.
artistry of it go a little bit better.
I just
But
like my Drake corny, man. I like when he was corny.
you liked it?
You like Kanye?
So
when
you
he's
like the
corny,
Hotline
too.
Bling
Yes,
Drake? You missed the
yes.
Hotline Bling
Not
Drake?
that, but
No,
like I
that
just like when he
Views
was a
Drake
square
is
from
ass.
Toronto.
Oh,
man. When
the
he was just
early
like the cool
days.
kid that like
When he
rapped
said
his
nigga
ass
and it
off
sounded
made
like the
actual
N-word.
songs.
I did. I'm gonna be honest with you. I
It
liked
was
him. I
personal.
I like the
fucked with him.
mixtape Drake
It was-
before
but only
before
because
the
it was
shit.
only because it was him. Like that's how like I was just having this talk with somebody and like Drake is like the equivalent. I know this might sound crazy, but like he remind me so much of like Tupac's career. Like when Tupac first came out and like how he was very like
The Humpty Hump.
personal
Yeah.
and like you know what I'm saying. Then when he started acting
Charismatic
tough,
and
Yeah.
stuff.
his music's kind of declined to me when he started like
That's
tough.
his biggest hits he ever made was during that time frame.
What?
Tough Tupac.
Nah, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, Dear Mama and all that
California Love.
Yeah, but You
what
think
else?
of Dear Mama, Keep Your Head Up? Those songs are like
I think
timeless
the
songs.
best thing
I
about
get
Tupac
it,
is
but-
when he had that moment, he always
I hear Dear
kept
Mama
a
and get
sprinkle
teary
in.
eyed every time I hear
But
this
he,
shit.
but he always
Ambitions as a
that's
Rider.
that thing about Tupac. He kept the
That's why I
duality
fucked
in
your
his
bitch, you
music.
fat
It wasn't
motherfucker.
always just.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
just always hard hitters. He
Yeah.
did always
It was a
put
mixture
in
of the
a-
shit.
Yeah, he
That's
did.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But because it was always a mix in, he will
His
always
rapping-
have that.
Yeah, his rapping to me.
Oh
was
yeah, I
more,
listen to
I
Tupac for
agree
this.
with you,
I
though. That's
listen
a
to
good- that's
Tupac
a good,
for that, and I'll
that's a
still
good
accept him
analogy
when he's
from-
being rowdy.
Yeah,
And
you know what I'm saying?
or
It
tie-in.
was more like, you know, like I can see the switch from you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can look at you and be like, I
It's
ain't
not
buying
you,
it,
boy.
bro. Like I'm not buying it.
It's not anymore.
I completely understand that. I feel like I like because look, you gotta understand we get older, we change, man.
Yeah,
We-
of course,
he's not a
absolutely.
kid anymore.
No, I get
he's
it.
a grown ass man,
And-
Also, he needs to
his
appeal to
grown
these
ass man,
tough-ass YNs.
and not even
Yeah.
just being a grown man. He has been rich for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
so the life he lived is the life he lived now.
But listen,
That's
also,
his reality.
But listen, that's also I'm not faulting you for that. But me as a consumer, I'm not buying into it. Like you have friends that you like grew up with, and once they get older and start being weird, oh bro, I'm
No,
good on
I
you, bro.
agree.
Like,
I
you know what
agree.
I'm saying?
Separate
Like,
myself
I
from
agree.
and that's how I look
agree.
at it. Like, don't get me wrong, he still got jams that I'm a jam to, but it's like you don't do it for me like no more. Like you one of the ones that's like you're in the mix with all the other rappers I like now. Like you don't nothing about you stands out to me no more.
Yeah.
Like I can get the
That's
same.
how I feel.
The
I
same,
feel
the
like
same-
about Kendrick. I'm being honest. With you. I used to love
Okay.
Kendrick coming in.
the same verses I'm getting from you, like I can hear from Yachty, I can hear from such and such. Like it ain't nothing like, oh, that's
Especially
fire.
when you
Like
trying to catch every hot thing moving, trying to catch into
Yachty
every
Yachty
hot
writing
hot
shit.
shit.
What you
Yachty
talking
can't
about?
spit like Drake.
Yachty writing this shit.
Right,
What we
Yachty
talking
can't spit
about?
like Drake.
He writing this shit.
Yeah, but the delivery is not the same.
Not even just delivery. Like Drake, if he writing like we're not gonna get into the fucking writing conversations again, but Yachty don't rap like Drake, so we're not gonna sit there and say Yachty is
Now
writing bars
lately,
for Drake.
he's giving me very Yachty vibes.
Nah, you not
And
at this point. You
another
really
late
just
night.
I get it. That was a song that was curated by both of them. They were both on the song.
The whole
so
album.
that's the vibe.
The whole album.
I get it, but I'm saying like this.
That was his last album.
The
So that's why I'm
the
talking
nigga just put
currently
that
right now.
freestyle out. That's bars. That's Drake. Like then y'all niggas keep dismissing the pen ability of Drake, and it's crazy to me.
Now, if I was dissect bars, y'all be mad at me. But all right, we'll
If you what?
If I dissect bars in that song, y'all be mad at me. But
Yo,
he was
yeah,
saying
because
a lot of cheese.
So I was gonna say, you feel like it's
Lord.
baby bars? I'm gonna listen to it.
So much
Baby
like-
bars. Little tykes.
I'm
Stop,
close to
bro.
the kitchen,
Stop.
like the oven.
No,
You got it, bruh.
the oven mitts bar,
fire,
I
that's-
hate it.
yes, that's-
I'm not gonna lie. That was the only one I was like, you didn't have to say that
Yeah.
one. That didn't work.
I'm in the close to the kitchen like
real
the
quick,
oven.
I'm gonna
let me
listen
just
to
say
it.
this.
Is it on Apple Music?
Let me just say
Nah,
this.
it's on YouTube.
Okay.
I feel that way about Kendrick because when Kendrick dropped, when he first started coming out, I was a giant Kendrick fan because everything he said, it held weight. He reminded me of a nigga that's like me, coming from the same type of struggle that I like me, coming from the same kind of shit that I came from. And I felt the energy of like this guy that was just different and wanted to, and just, levity and add levity and just add different kind of, I don't know. Schoolboy, remember I was having this conversation. Schoolboy Kendrick loved it. Now you talking about niggas grow up and then get to that. Now I feel like you a spectacle. You kind of almost make like
Like you're going out of your way to get talked about.
yeah,
when
you
you're
like
doing
you almost
antics.
like yeah. It's like you do all this marchy ass weird shit, and I be like, bro, I just don't like none of that shit.
Yeah.
I hate it.
It ain't for everybody.
It's just like it's too to the extreme now.
Yeah, it ain't for everybody. It's some
What
some
are you
shit,
talking
it's
about, the
some
Black
shit
Grand
he don't,
National shit?
No, it ain't. I'm not gonna go into the route where I'm making it about that. It's more so like it's gimmicky as fuck. I never felt he was a gimmicky person. Now he's like, oh, I'm so different with the boots and the phone and I'm like, yo, you doing too fucking much.
Yeah,
bro.
it's some stuff.
I
no,
don't like it.
It's some
It's
stuff.
not the
no.
nigga I fell in love with musically.
It's some stuff I do be looking at him with like, all right,
bro.
You feel what I'm
That's you.
saying? I don't like that. So if I'm being honest, I'm like, yeah, I'm going a little bit. And the Drake, I don't like everything that he say. Drake,
Right.
he sometimes stop
mean,
talking
we
about
just
bitches.
talked about
Stop
it.
talking about bitches that you used to fuck with and that we all personally know. Don't do corny shit like that.
Stop saying young
Stop,
girls.
Stop talking about
22,
Stop
21,
saying
20
Stop trying
nothing.
to say my slime. All these shit. Stop doing all that shit.
Yeah, be
grow
a
the fuck
grown
up a little
ass
bit.
Nigga walking
Yeah.
around with the double cup. Like, come on,
grow
bro.
the fuck up a little bit because you got way more. You too rich for that. That's one. Two, you're really still like you hanging with Aiden Ross and them and Come on, man,
And
stop.
pick a side, actually, after you just did all of that stuff.
But I love that Holland shit. I love a nigga.
How?
I know that the Holland like talking your shit,
How?
get into that bag.
How? But like, talking about hip hop is weird and all that other shit.
Yeah,
when
'cause
you
you took
contribute
a
to the
L, that's
weirdness.
why.
Yeah, like
it's weird 'cause
all
you
the
took a L.
cultural
I
shit that
agree.
he's doing, that's stepping into those weird little
Now
pockets.
you
Like,
now it seem
what's
like
that
you're part
nigga
of the
on?
culture now. Like
I agree.
now you start
Don't
your
double
tour
down on that weird
overseas
shit,
and all that
because
other
I
weird
promise
shit.
that comeback,
Yep, I
niggas
agree.
better stand on that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. He should stand on that. That's how I
I
personally
agree.
feel.
I 100% agree.
I don't wish no bad on him.
We
Good
in
luck
agreeance.
to your boy, but your boy can go ahead and stay out the hip hop rap game since it's so weird. That's how I feel.
So that being said, I really want to retire. I want to try to 2025 until further notice. I mean, until Drake actually
Do something. Yeah.
Let's retire the Kendrick and Drake beef. Let's retire the Kendrick and Drake talk.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I'm so tired of you talking about either one of them. I love both of them as artists. I love them
I mean, I feel like it's gonna be hard to do that with
equally too.
with how much stuff is going to be coming out, and I do believe
Yeah.
that Drake is going to drop this year, sadly,
But until then,
sooner than later.
and I say this. This
Okay,
is what I mean.
until
I said it.
something actually
Yes,
happens
until
that's
something
not
actually
visible
happens.
enough
We
for us
are
to
not
talk
talking about
about.
these niggas at all
I
until
think
something
we're gonna
happens.
apologize. He dropped that freestyle.
No,
for
I get
shots
it.
at
I get it. But
Brian,
I'm
so-
saying that's why I'm saying this is.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah.
And we gonna really try to stand on that so that we won't consume.
Watch next week. This
Yeah,
nigga, this
you know
nigga
what?
get jumped
Let's
or some
just give
shit.
let's just give it a compilation.
Nigga gonna get jumped next week.
Yeah.
And then when it's actually like a good compilation of shit that we can all touch on, I feel like that'll make the
dead.
conversation that much more
No,
immersive.
for real. Okay. bet.
Okay, well, we gonna wrap up. Y'all know to hit us up on Instagram at BreakRoom Talk. Instagram actually been coming out with our clips. Our shit been looking real good thanks to my boy Watts. He doing his one fucking thing in this.
Thank
platform.
you, Waz.
Fucking just also on our when you want to listen. I'm a listener. I'm not really a big visual person because I'll be sitting there and ripping and running.
Yep.
So I'm a listener. So we still have obviously the podcast is on all podcasting platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, iHeart. All of that jazz. We on all of the wherever you get. Even if you a Stitcher person, I don't know why you would be that, but right, Stitcher too. You know what I'm saying? All of that, wherever you get your podcasting platforms at, and ask us questions. Y'all already know. And then I'm loving that y'all interacting with our posts.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
Amazing.
DM
I love
us.
it. We love the fucking feedback.
On the
We
page,
loved all of that shit.
in our DMs, please.
All of that, and just tell us what y'all want us to, what y'all want to see. Y'all want to see more guests. Y'all want to see more certain topics we need to tap on. I'm definitely gonna start getting prepared for the episodes where we do the brackets. I think brackets are fun.
Oh, yeah,
I think we should involve people to do brackets so we just have a little fun on here. Maybe we can get Watts to do something. Maybe we actually can get Watts. That would be perfect. There we go. Okay, and let's have a good year 2025. Okay, so this is another edition of BreakRoom Talk. We out.
Peace.
Bye.